What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of After I'm Fishing. I'm Derek. Y'all, I'm super excited to get this video underway for you guys today. It's been a long time coming. There's been a lot of time, money, and effort put into this boat project, and it's finally 100% complete and water ready. Whenever I turn this camera around, guys, you aren't even going to recognize the boat anymore. So without further ado, check this thing out. Alright guys, so if you go back and check out my first video of this flats boat, you'll be able to see just how bad of shape it was actually in. Since the very first video, I think it looks like a completely different boat, and I wanted to start this video off and just take you guys on a quick tour of the boat and showing you some of the things that I've done along the way. If you wait till the very end of the video, I'm actually going to reveal and show you guys what motor I ended up slapping on this thing. So this is your last chance to comment down below and take your best guess. So first thing I did to the boat, guys, was took it to the shop and got it repowered. As well as the brand new motor, they went ahead and put brand new C-Star hydraulic steering on for me. I still wanted to be able to run the boat and kind of test some things out as I was working on some of the bigger stuff. And as soon as I got it back from the shop, you guys remember the first video, I had that huge tandem axle Frankenstein trailer. I don't even think it was the right trailer for this boat, so I put a little bit of money into it, rewired it, and got it roadworthy, and I went ahead and listed it for sale on Facebook Marketplace, and I was able to find this single axle aluminum trailer on Facebook Marketplace for the exact amount that I sold that tandem axle trailer for, and it fits perfect. It was literally a perfect fit. All I had to do was adjust some of the bunks a little bit, and the boat literally slid right on. This trailer wasn't exactly in perfect condition when I got it. It needed a couple minor things. Went ahead and rewired it, completely rewired the trailer, and the only other thing I had to do, guys, was recarpet the bunks. Not the best job in the world, but it definitely saved me a little bit of money from having the shop do it. This trailer is a lot lighter, it's easier to pull, and it just truthfully fits this flats boat a lot better than that other trailer did. So just like my first video, I'm just going to start from the front and work my way back and show you guys some of the things that I did and give you a little tour of the boat as well. So the very first thing, guys, I'm a fisherman, so this right here is an absolute necessity. Minn Kota trolling motor with iPilot, that spot lock is a game changer if you're a fisherman. I told my wife that I will never own a boat again without one of these trolling motors. This is actually the 24 volt system, 72-inch shaft, I believe. That's all you need for a boat this size. I've never had any issues with it coming off the spots or anything like that. I also installed the Minn Kota quick release bracket as well. It just makes it 100 times easier if you want to store the trolling motor inside, out of the elements. And truthfully, I mean, we live in a good neighborhood, but I personally like to pull this thing off after each use and just store it in the garage for safekeeping. I mean, truthfully, nowadays, guys, you never know. Better safe than sorry. I'm sure y'all remember, but a lot of these latches and hinges were in rough shape. The latches were mixed matched and corroded. Some of the hinges were a little bit rusted, so I just said screw it and went ahead and replaced all the latches and hinges on the boat. I ended up going with a brand called Whitecap. They're a little bit cheaper than the Perco option, but they're literally exactly the same except for the name. So I think they're $20 a pop, and you get all the components that you need to put them together. As for the hinges, I went with the Gymlux. They're a well-known, reputable company. I want to say most of their hinges are on 90% of the boats that you see nowadays, so I'm really happy with those two. Check out these seats, guys. So I've always been a really big fan of that Sea Hunt kind of brown or tan color, and with this black contrast around, I think it ties all the colors in of the boat together really, really well. If you were wondering what this color is, this is actually All Grip Seafoam. Personally, I think it's the best looking color that they make, and I went ahead and got a black Taco Superflex rub rail with the stainless steel insert, and it just ties everything together really well. So the only thing that I'm probably going to do different here in the future sometime is eventually I'm going to powder coat this grab rail and the polling platform black. That way everything matches and everything flows really good. So what we did to correct all of these hairline fractures and spider cracks and stuff like that was we went through and sanded everything down, and then we also took a Dremel tool to some of the smaller stress cracks and got everything nice and smooth. Went over it with an epoxy and sprayed everything down with All Grip. And as you can see, the non-skid texture is a little bit different now. This is actually a product from All Grip as well. It's called Griptex, and so far, guys, it's been really, really good. Nice and abrasive, not too bad though. I have heard some complaints of people saying that sometimes it slips. Luckily, the wife and I have been on it a couple times now and really haven't had any issues at all. And guys, check this thing out. I mean, just look at it. Looks like a brand new freaking boat. Talk a little bit more of the electronic side of thing. This entire boat has been rewired, guys, from the bow all the way back to the stern. You're not going to be able to see it, but I also replaced the live well pump, the bilge pump, as well as the recirculator pump. So it's quite literally a brand new boat. All right, so as you guys can see, I got all new switches. They're laser etched and they're blue LED backlit. So if you're fishing early in the morning or late at night, you'll be able to see these really well. I also installed the 7-inch Garmin. It's perfect for what it is. I really wanted to do the 9-inch, but I think it would have been a little bit too big for the place that I wanted to have it right here. This one does exactly what I need it to do. It works perfect. All right, so I'm sure there's a few here and there things that I missed on the boat, but that's pretty much everything that I've done to it so far. Now for the moment you've all been waiting for. What motor do y'all think that I went with? This is your last chance. Leave it down in the comments. Let me know. If you guessed Suzuki 115, you were correct. Check that thing out, guys. That's a sexy motor right there. I plan on doing a video in the future to go a little bit more in depth as to why I chose Suzuki, but just to name a few, guys: fuel mileage, warranty, and the cost. I think the price of this thing was around $10,000 or $11,000 fully installed, and to comparable motors like a Yamaha or something like that, it would have been significantly more. And truth be told, guys, I really wanted to go with the Suzuki 150, but unfortunately all my local dealers were out of the 150s, and I found one guy. I was lucky enough, he had one 20-inch shaft 115 left in stock, and I told him to hold it for me, and I hauled butt down to the shop and went ahead and repowered it. So I've officially finished the break-in on this brand new motor. Everything's running perfect so far, guys, and I've actually already put my first redfish in the boat. Check this out. Yeah, it's red. Take a little drag off. That's what we're looking for, boys and girls. Beautiful redfish. I'm gonna get a quick measure on this fella. He's like 27 and some change, 27 and a quarter. Beautiful fish, guys. Let's get a release on him. There he goes. So I just wanted to thank you guys for following along with me and my flats boat project along the way. It's definitely been a process. I'm looking forward to getting this thing out on the water and putting it through its paces and getting some more fishing content out to you guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and with all that being said, hope y'all have a great day. Go out there and get after them, y'all.